You know, it's something that I really want. I really want to be the first person to stop Sean Porter come Saturday night.
Eroll, if you didn't knock out Mikey Garcia, what makes you think you can knock out Sean?
That wasn't no bar. Nigga, listen.
Keep throwing.
His ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Mike Coppinger reports that Eroll Spence and Terrence "Bud" Crawford fight is resuming behind closed doors, and it is a chance or a possibility that this fight could happen next.
What'd you say?
Who, ducking him? Yeah, he ducking him. Absolutely, he ducking him.
But nonetheless, Keith Thurman will go through, and maybe possibly Terrence "Bud" Crawford versus Eroll Spence would be next. What do I think about this? Of course, it's BS. That's exactly what I think of it. It's BS. They'll tell you anything at this point. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the word has got out there that fans pretty much don't appreciate the fact that they're not getting an undisputed fight. So therefore, they're talk about not purchasing no Keith Thurman versus Eroll Spence fight. A lot of people are set and they're very stern on what they said. Okay? With me being included. So to keep you interested in the fact that a fight could happen and to make sure that you'll pay attention to the Keith Thurman fight, let me go ahead and put out there that we are negotiating. It's a possibility that this fight could be next, but if not, the Keith Thurman fight will resume and then we'll pick up with the Eroll Spence fight. I'm not falling for that crap. I know PBC too well for this stuff. You got Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis deal falling out all over the place. You got these deals falling. Just look at the history. That's the only thing you ever have to look at is the history. Why put faith into anything? And then Mike Coppinger ain't got the best record in the world. But then again, I believe his sources did tell him this because I believe this is what they want the masses to think. You know, that it's still going on because they don't want you to not purchase this Keith Thurman. I'm not buying that Keith Thurman fight. Period. It's not happening at all. It's a pointless fight. The fight leads towards nowhere. What does it prove? And you want to know something that's even more interesting than that? Okay. They're automatically assuming that Eroll Spence will beat Keith Thurman. Okay? Because if you're setting up a fight and it's a possibility it could happen before the Keith Thurman fight, which we know they just talking jive. And let's say that you was trying to set up the Terrence "Bud" Crawford fight after the Keith Thurman fight. What if Keith Thurman knock out Eroll Spence? Y'all still gonna fight Crawford after that? I doubt it. And then to add on top of that, what doesn't make no sense is Eroll Spence already went up in weight. Or attempting to go up in weight, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So if you was going to make this fight and you was sincere about it, then you would want to make this fight before a Keith Thurman, not a possibility that this fight could happen next. If you're thinking about making this fight, it's supposed to happen next. Because why would you go up to 154 then come back down and fight Terrence "Bud" Crawford? Does that make sense to y'all? Of course it doesn't. So when they are saying this, can we actually take their word for it? Of course not. Ain't nothing but BS. They just don't want you to lose interest in the Keith Thurman Eroll Spence fight. They don't want you to boycott it. They don't want you to keep your money in your pocket. They don't want that. So to make it seem like they're moving in the right direction towards trying to get something done because this kid has shouted undisputed, undisputed, undisputed. I want undisputed. I want undisputed. I want all the belts this whole time. It don't make no sense not to go that route now. Plus, at 54, I mean, what is he going to do? A statement has already been made at 54 by Charlo. You know, so absolutely makes no sense. And no, I don't believe none of this crap. You know, they'll say anything at this point. You know, until they can consistently put some good fights together that actually mean something. And they always fumble the good fights. Those are only fights that's getting fumbled. But anyways, that's my thoughts on this. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Wade, I'm out.